Venom number 5 by Al Ewing was published few days ago with this impressive cover, presenting a new chapter in this run. Eddie's friend Archer Lyle betrayed Dylan and delivered him to Alchemax. Meanwhile, the symbiote barely escaped the Life Foundation's latest weapon called the Spearhead and came to Dylan's rescue. All of this seems to be part of Meridius' plan, and he just unleashed his own weapon in the form of a giant red symbiote called Bedlam, who is formed from the matter Meridius left behind. Meridius then went back to his game he had planned for against Eddie. He is the time's master, as he had millennia to prepare for the game he is playing with him and the son he left behind. He is Meridius the highest, who surrounds all things. He returned to his garden, his creation, to welcome Eddie, who was killed in an explosion, but his consciousness went back in time and landed in the garden. Meridius told Eddie that this is his first step on a very long road, but he will be with him every step of the way. He remarks that he hates Eddie a lot, but still shows him the garden. Behind them is the river of eons that brought Eddie to this place, and he must learn to swim in it to return back home. But Eddie said that this won't be simple, cause his real body is gone. Eddie then noticed that everything was made of plastic or latex. Meridius said that it was symbiote matter, as this is what the symbiote hive becomes. The symbiotes at this far edge of history are dormant, and said that there is nothing that could hurt Eddie in this place. Meridius shaped the garden to his preferences and said that after 10,000 years, shape becomes meaningless. Eddie said that if Meridius could create this place, then he must be like Null, a king in black. Meridius said that he is not Null, but he is a king in black. In fact, they are all kings in black. Meridius then introduced Eddie to Wild and Tyro. Both are kings in black from a time after Eddie's own time, and they both came to the garden the same way Eddie came. Tyro made a comment which Meridius did not like, so he scolded the symbiote and told him not to speak for him. Tyro said that he did not mean to disrespect Meridius and that he just wanted to learn from him. Suddenly, another symbiote called Finnegan appeared from nowhere and wanted to tell Eddie something, but was immediately attacked by Bedlam, who said that he hated Finnegan and that he should die. Eddie could not stand and watch. As Bedlam was going to finish the poor symbiote, he punched Bedlam and prevented him from eating Finnegan, but Bedlam retaliated and ripped Eddie's arm. Wild asked why Meridius did not try to stop the fight, and Meridius said that he did not have to. They are all kings in black, minds without bodies, in a garden of bodies without minds, so if that's how Bedlam wants to ease his tensions, it won't hurt anyone. But Wild said that Meridius doesn't want to try, in case Eddie finds out the truth, that Meridius is as trapped as the rest, in a cage all his own. Meanwhile, Finnegan told Bedlam to kill Eddie, although he was trying to protect him from the red monster. Bedlam, however, grabbed Finnegan and leapt away, leaving Eddie behind, who could not believe that Finnegan wanted him dead, but Meridius said that Finnegan is disturbed and always approach the new arrivals with the same babble, which angers Bedlam. Meridius then told Eddie that Tyro would show him the rest of the garden, as he had other things to attend to, and later on they would discuss how to get him back to his own time frame. Tyro wanted to say something, but Meridius silenced him. Meridius then traveled through the timeline, remarking that all the other kings are just children. He hates them all and doesn't care about them at all. He feels too angry for a delicate work and needs to get rid of his anger. He went back to the time when he took control of the symbiote Eddie called Ringo, and how he slaughtered the alien pilots, and how he delivered a warning that Eddie's death was imminent before killing the symbiote. Meridius then went back to the time when he sneaked into Eddie's home and took the shape of Eddie, telling Dylan that they need to pack and leave. He set Dylan on the path to witness Eddie's death. Leaving Dylan's room, Meridius decided to leave some evidence pointing Dylan to the motel, then spotted a rat eating from the leftovers in the living room. Despite seeing Dylan as nothing but a pawn, Meridius thought that Eddie deserved to die for neglecting his son. He ate the rat, intending to spray its blood around the room to scare Dylan, then heard Dylan speaking to someone on the phone. Meridius wasn't sure whether that was the real Eddie or himself from further down the timeline. As Eddie on the phone tells Dylan to go to the motel and not bond to the symbiote, Meridius hopes that this is Eddie, just to twist the knife further. He then returns to his true form, remarking that his plans are falling into place, but not exactly as intended. Meridius remarked that he should not be that confident, as the true game against Eddie has just begun. Dylan bonding with the symbiote was part of his plan, so the symbiote will begin its own journey to the place where he will be waiting. He will greet it and will shed his name as he has so many before it, for on that day they will be Venom, revealing his true symbiote form. I like this book, in which Al Ewing shed some light on Meridius, his plans, and some other kings in black trapped in his garden. I can see Eddie leading the other symbiotes to break free from Meridius' control. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.